How can you ensure you're tracking accurately when you eat out or when you haven't even prepared the food yourself? Hi, my name is Astrid and I'm a registered dietitian, and I'm here to talk all things nutrition, mindset and training. So if you want to hear more about these topics, hit the follow button. When it comes to approach tracking your nutrition and your macros, this can vary very extensively between someone who wants to lose weight, find health and make it sustainable versus someone who is getting ready for a show or a physique competitor. And this is due to the different type of goals and obviously the amount of precision you need to achieve that specific goal versus when you're just looking for health, longevity and well-being. So we can talk about two groups: healthy lifestyle and sustainable weight loss, and physique contest prep. For the first group, you have a couple of strategies that you can use when it comes to tracking your nutrition, eating out, or when the food is not made by you. Number one, make sure you go to restaurants that provide nutritional information that you can use to make informed choices aligned with your health goals. Number two, portion estimation. Become familiar with standardized portion sizes and use visual cues to estimate the portion sizes that are served on your plate. Number three, make sure you choose simple dishes. Don't go to woo-woo or too fancy. Keep it simple. Things that are just very basic to estimate. Lean source of protein, veggies, and a source of carbohydrate. Don't add extra sauces and extra stuff that is just going to make it harder for you to estimate. Number four, plan ahead. If you go out and you know that you will be eating in a specific place, just research the place and try to find what are the dishes that are served in there and sort of try to match something that is similar before you even go. So at least you have an idea of what you're expected to eat and what are the macros going to be looking like. So in this case, you can plan your day ahead and your macros around that particular meal. Number five, focus on consistency over perfection. One meal, if you rarely go out, is not going to make a huge difference. And you deserve to enjoy as well your nutrition, your eating, and make it part of the fun of life. Number six, choose for whole foods and things that generally healthier and are probably more aligned with weight management. Lower fat, lower carb, perhaps high protein, high fiber dishes. That might be a way to feel more comfortable of eating out with less anxiety because you know that there's something that you're going to eat that may fit in your diet. Now, if you are a physique competitor right now watching this video, I have also tips for you. Number one, if you're going out, get specific and ask for details. It is your right to ask for what are the ingredients, what are some of the portion sizes that are available, and try to estimate as much as possible what you're going to be eating. Number two, use your macro tracking app to forecast some of the potential macros that you will be getting from a particular meal. If you go into the database, you're going to likely be finding foods that are very alike or potentially the same food, so you're going to eat if it's a particular restaurant that has already been logged in your database. If you're 12 or less weeks out from your show, you probably need to be more specific and more precise. So in this case, take your scale and weigh the food that you're going to be eating in the restaurant. Even though if it feels and looks weird, this is probably going to help you stay as on track as possible, if it's even feasible. Number four, learn cooking techniques and get familiarized with how certain dishes are prepared. That will give you some leverage to understand what is a dish looking like. Even if you don't really know how it was prepared, you already know, okay, this kind of dish has these ingredients for the most part. This is likely to use oil or use this or use that. So that is going to give you a much better chances to be more precise with your estimation. Number five, you can adjust later. At the end of the day, potentially, even if you are under or overshooting those calories that you just ate, you can always adjust your intake or your output later on the day. Or even better, to increase your energy output a little bit more and decrease your energy intake a little bit more around that meal. Number six, plan your refit meals or diet breaks. These are probably the best times where you will be able to feed in more of these higher calorie meals that won't fit in on the days that you are dieting with very low calories. And number 7, use cycling calories. This is one of the tools that I find that they're very helpful because you can leverage the higher days and lower days depending on how your hunger levels are and your appetite cues. If you're able to identify what are your high days and low days, you can sort of roughly navigate your week fairly straightforward and then plan for those days that you know that you're more likely to be hungry and be super fine with your nutrition. Overall, regardless whether you're trying to prep for a show or you are someone who wants to be healthy, always plan for being really well hydrated. Be mindful and intentional about your meals, the choices that you make, and also adjust if you need to. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about patterns and overall consistency rather than perfection. Hope this helps and follow for more.